Hey, do you think it's possible some tourists in Thailand discovered some unknown EWOK-like creatures? Or is this video some kind of a practical joke? I've got the answer to that cryptic mystery, plus answers on some other things that you guys are very curious about. Like this video that claims to show a man hovering above the ground on a drone he can fly himself. This photo that claims there's a real giant bee that lives in this world. And this leaked video footage that wants us to believe this phone can produce a holographic image that literally jumps off the screen. I've got all that, plus some new fan art and my favorite fake of the week, so sit back and get ready to test your brains. Hey guys, Bill here. Hey, we're gonna have the entire team jump all over those crazy Ewok, whatever they are, cryptid creatures in just a second. But first, I want to tell you about one of the best mobile games that's come across my desk in a long time, and it's called HUMBUG. HUMBUG is a really unique puzzle game for iPhone, iPad, and Android. And guess what? You can win a $100 gift card just for downloading this free game. The goal of the game is simple and it's a lot of fun. All you have to do is swipe the bugs to the stars. Once you've done that, you've finished the level. Hey, but before you start thinking this is too easy, listen up. All the bugs move in different ways. The spider runs until he hits a wall or falls off the edge, but the grasshopper can jump over walls and bounce on other bugs. And it gets even more interesting when you get to the flying creatures. What I like about this game is it looks clean and simple, but don't let that fool you because it's super challenging at the same time. Guys, this is Christopher and Jonathan who created the game. Not only are they great indie game developers, but they're also giving away a $100 Amazon gift card. Download a free copy of HUMBUG using my links below, and while you're down there, you're going to see instructions on how to win that gift card, so don't delay. Click now. Okay, now that we know all about that, did you know it was 1983 when the very first Ewok character appeared in the Star Wars movie Return of the Jedi? And ever since that time, many have claimed that these teddy bear-like creatures from the moon of Endor were based on real-life species here on Earth. So could it be true that a group of tourists accidentally stumbled across this species that the Ewoks are based on? Well, that's what this video wants us to believe. The video was first sent in by Stephen Goodrich and Mark Gonzalez. Stephen wrote, "So is this real or fake?" Well, guys, you know, with all my trips into the Amazon, you know, I've seen a lot of weird creatures, and I know they're discovering new creatures every day. I mean, they're even discovering new Indian tribes that nobody's ever contacted before. So this could be real, and I'm really excited about it. So what do you say we just jump right in and see what we can find out? The first thing I did was take a closer look at the video. As recorded in Thailand, it shows these monkey-like creatures hanging out on rocks just outside of a cave. According to the video, the tourists came around a corner and were confronted by these strange Ewok-like creatures. All right, well, you know, my first question is, if there's a lot of tourist boats around there and these creatures like to hang out by the mouth of the cave, how come nobody's ever seen them before? A little more digging around on the internet revealed some very interesting information. Many people believe they are already known by the locals in the area. They call them Chena, which roughly translates into waterman. They live in the caves, and at this point, no one has actually captured one. I don't know. I mean, I think we better find out what my super sleuths on the Facebook research team think. Jade Glasscock was convinced they are for real, saying they are a missing link creature and scientists will be thrilled they finally have proof of evolution. Bliss Thomas also thought they were real, but said they're just monkeys. Pitt and Natalia said small caves can hide species plenty, but the final answer will be unknown. Mavic Nice here, on the other hand, didn't think they were real at all. He wrote, they're just animatronic robots. They're staying in one spot. Okay, obviously there's a lot of opinions out there, so I think it's time we hear your opinion, okay? When I say go, what I want you to do is go up here and vote, or you can leave me an answer down in the old comment section, or just shout it out if you're with your friends or your family. You ready? And go. While everybody's making up their mind and voting, what do you say we go over a few things from last week's show and see how you guys voted? On the question of the Jersey Devil, 68% voted fake, 24% unknown, and 7% real. The official answer was unknown. We'll just have to keep looking on this one. On the Angry Bird photo, 59% of you guys said real and 35% fake. 5% let us know they like peanut butter, but the official answer was fake. It was just art from Angry Bird lover Mohammed Rauf. In regards to the personal submarine shaped like a shark, 87% of you guys said real, 11% fake, and just 1% for unknown. The official answer was real. You guys really nailed that one. Okay, now that we got the record straight on all that, what do you say we get back to these crazy little Ewok creatures and see if we've got some real Chinese on our hands? Now, if this thing doesn't say fake inside here, then it means there's an airplane ticket, because I'm going to be the first one out of here with my camera gear to go get some pictures of those crazy guys. And, well, no airplane ticket, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, who's going to put an airplane ticket in there for me? I didn't want to go into it. All right, so, so how'd you vote? Did you vote real? Because if you do, I've got some news for you. You are wrong. It's fake. Jeffrey Smith and Rokas Pulvilitis were the first to point out these creatures were just human actors participating in an art project. The artist behind it is Tori Rains, who was inspired by Norwegian trolls. During the 4-month exhibit sponsored by Thailand's Ministry of Culture, the creatures would make an appearance every day. Tori called them crabby creatures and posted several photos showing the creation of her crabby costumes. She also posted a video of one of the crabby creatures underwater, and, well, that one also freaked out a lot of people. In terms of the video itself, it was originally recorded by tourist Jamail Kawaja, who posted it to his Facebook. From there, it got picked up by a bunch of content creators who turned it into a full-fledged fake-orama. Just another day on the internet, kids. Next up is this levitating video sent in by Waltz, who just wrote, is this video for real? Waltz, this one is really intriguing, and speaking of the Return of the Jedi movie, this thing kind of reminds me of those land speeder bikes. Those were fake, of course, but you know, I could see something like this being built for real. I mean, remember the guy with the bathtub drone? That was real. But then again, you know, look at those blades. I mean, who would build a drone that could hurt you real bad if you make one wrong move? I mean, can you imagine trying to make a left-hand signal and like chopping your hand off? Okay, guys, so do me a favor. Take one more good look at this video over here, because it is time for you to make up your mind and go ahead and vote up here. Leave me an answer down here or shout it out while I get out this and we find out if there is an affordable personal drone in our future. And the official answer is, are you ready for this? Oh my God, you're not gonna... Unknown. Say what? Now, while I personally lean towards this one being fake, unfortunately there just wasn't a smoking gun that proved it one way or another, so we have to leave it unknown. On the other hand, I could also see how some people would argue that it's real, especially now that we have the EHang 184, a drone that has carried not one, but 2 people in flight tests. Next up is this picture. It was sent in by Jericho Winchester, who wants to know, is this giant bee really real? If it is, I'm scared. Jericho, you know, I know there's a lot of people out there who are scared of bees because, let's face it, it is no fun being stung by honeybees or even the sweat bees. But can you imagine being stung by a bee this big? I mean, ouch. I posted it to my trusty Facebook to see what the guys and girls over there think, and well, they came back with a couple of very interesting answers and concerns. Jan Ray said, imagine this creature flying inside your car while driving. Linda Kirkendall, on the other hand, thinks it's a fly. Glenn West had a good question. How do we know they didn't just get a small bee and make it bigger with a PC? That's a great observation, because when you think about it, this photo actually is a composite photo. In other words, it's two photos, one of one bee and one of another bee, put into the same photo, and it would have been very easy to make one really big and one really little. So, tell you what, this is how we're going to vote today. If you think that giant bee is real and it's also properly proportioned in the photo to the size of the smaller bee, then I want you to vote real. On the other hand, if you think, well, it's either not a real bee at all or they misproportioned the sizes, then I want you to vote fake. Now, you can also vote unknown, because there seems to be more of those every day. So go ahead and leave your votes up here, answer down in the comment section, or shout it out. And I have an official answer right here to see if we should be on the lookout for giant bees. And, well, did you vote real? Because if you did, well, I would say get out your binoculars and keep an eye out, because they are real. Isaac Sisson was the first to let me know it's real, Bill. It's a Wallace giant bee. Both Isaac and Joshua Slothauer pointed me to a story about it on sciencenews.org. This giant bee was thought to have gone extinct, but it was just rediscovered in the forest of an Indonesian island. Credit for the photo goes to Clay Bolt. Okay, note to self, be sure to pack bee suit when traveling in Indonesia. Our last video today shows what appears to be a hologram flip-up phone. The video was sent in by Turn It Up Zonky, who just asked, is this a real leaked video from the tech company that's making it? Turn It Up, I don't know if that video is real or not, but if there's anything even close to that phone out there, I want one. Ever since hologram technology became iconic after Princess Leia popped up in Star Wars, there has been a whole bunch of hologram demonstrations showing up. Like this demo in a Dubai mall where people got to interact with holographic polar bears. But is this video on the level, or are these guys just cooking up some classic BFF stew? When I posted this to my Instagram, I got an avalanche of answers. Adam Frameboy said, Bill, this is a fake as there's nothing projecting the image, so therefore it's not there. Kellex Beast said it's real, but then added, in my dreams. AntiGamer925 said, everyone is saying it's fake because you are living in 2019. I'm living in 2074. Yeah, you probably are from 2074 because you're haunted. Anyway, guys, time for you to give me your votes. You ready? Go ahead and vote up here. Leave me an answer down here, or just shout it out. I will get out this, and we will get on down the road, as they say. Okay. Wow. So, you know, I've always said technology is just moving at breakneck speeds, and people are developing all sorts of stuff. The fact that this video was, well, I'm going to give away the answer. So let me just tell you what the answer is. I am very happy to tell you that, well, actually I'm not very happy at all because it's fake. We weren't able to track down the person or people who made this video, but thanks to some insightful examination by our friends who know special effects, we now see the flaw. If you look closely at the movement of the hologram screen, you can see it's slightly shaped. This is a common telltale sign that it's fake because the image isn't tracked correctly to the camera movement. Now, if you're disappointed like I am, don't, because did you know you could actually make your own hologram phone? All you gotta do is just go on over and check out Mr. Who's the Boss, who can show you how.
This is you use your smartphone to load up either on YouTube or the internet browser. I'll put a link in the description to a couple of videos.
Okay, well, that's all the time I have for this video, but hey, you know what I usually say at this point? Don't go away. I still got to show you my favorite fake of the week, which this week is actually really good. And now for my favorite fake of the week. It's called Stop Using Plastic Ghosts are getting caught in them. Save the ghost. It was sent in by Belle Lee and Angelica Namanechko. Well, this isn't actually a ghost wearing a plastic bag trying to get across the street. It's actually a test for an upcoming project that Italian 3D artist Koba K24 posted on his Instagram. The only thing scary about this thing is that some people think it's real.